Welcome back, all of you minimalist people. It is Robyn. Today I'm going to chat to you about Go Clean Co. versus the FlyLady system for cleaning. Now, if this is your first time here, I like to help people to create peace by minimizing all of the excess in their lives, but also maximizing their productivity so they can actually relax and enjoy life. Now, before we go on, I had dental surgery. I had a tooth out, just in case you're like, what is going on with her? So quick overview about the FlyLady. Like a year ago, my house, I was really struggling with keeping the house clean. There was clutter everywhere. We had house cleaners that came twice a month. It was costing me $200. We still had to go crazy tidying up before they came, and it was just too much. I just was overwhelmed. The house was messy all the time, and I found like the FlyLady was great because it helped me get off the couch and just get started. I actually knew where to start, which was great. It's all about routines. So for me in the morning, I will do my morning routine, which is to get up, to make my bed, throw in a load of laundry, get a kid to empty the dishwasher, do a general tidy up. The afternoon, if I'm home, is zone cleaning. Zone cleaning is sort of like every week there's a zone that is your area of focus. So it would be like your entranceway in your foyer or your dining room or your kitchen, and there will be tasks on that. So if it is your entranceway, then you might be like going out on the porch and dusting cobwebs, or if you're in your living room, you might be dusting in there, or in your dining room, you might clean your kitchen if it's a kitchen week. In the evening, the routine is sort of about getting ready for the next day. You get your launch pad ready, get your things ready to go. You do a 2-minute hotspot clean, which is great because we all have those areas where things collect and you just quickly clean that off. One day a week, there's a weekly home blessing, which is where you go around and you just clean the high traffic areas, like you vacuum, you dust, sort of just like the high traffic areas. And then you sit down, you put your feet up, you have a cider. Now, Go Clean Co. is an Instagram sensation. They, like 2 months ago, I saw them, they had like 40,000. Now they've got like 2 or 3 million. They are a cleaning company out of Calgary, and I actually found them because my friend Rachel posted this picture on her Instagram all about her canisters and the products she was putting in them to do laundry stripping, and I was like, laundry stripping? I want to hear about this. So because we are on a well, we don't have chlorinated water, our laundry was starting to smell bad, we can't use bleach, so I was like just sort of like suffering. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try this laundry stripping. So I checked out their Instagram. Well, they have sections on wall cleaning, laundry stripping, gas range cleaning, you name it. She's got it on there, and it is like perfectly organized, which I really like. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to try this laundry stripping. So it's all about the powder tide. I was using liquid tide before. You don't want liquid tide. It doesn't have the enzymes that the powder tide has, and the powder tide gets things crazy clean. We don't have a problem with smelly laundry anymore. And the laundry stripping is also great because it just gets out extra like soap residue and sweat, body oils, gross stuff like that, but you get good results. So not only that, but like yesterday I went to town on my gas range. First, I vacuumed it up, which is like a recommendation that they have. I sprayed it with the Dawn power spray, although you can just use regular Dawn, and scrubbed it, used a bit of Barkeeper's Friend for the stubborn areas, put it all back together. Awesome. I love it. They have things about safety, all sorts of awesome stuff on there. There's an ebook you can download, which I completely recommend. I think it's like $14 Canadian, which is a great price. You have all the recipes in there. So I'm just going to quickly mention a few downsides and then some positives. Now, the downside to the FlyLady I find is that her website, which has like all of the information, is so cluttered with information that you just don't even know where to begin, which is kind of like overwhelming. That's why we don't like clutter in the first place. Like you don't even know where to go on there. So I would recommend the app instead. The app actually has great info. It breaks down the zones. It breaks down sort of like the daily routines. I really like that. It tells you, like if you're doing dining room, do this and this and this. I like that. The other thing is it can seem kind of rigid. There are things mentioned in it that aren't really necessary. She talks about cleaning your sink at the end of the day, which I think is great. I think you should scrub it, but she talks about waxing your sink. Like, I'm not going to wax my sink. I definitely don't have time for that. I like to come down in the morning and have a clean sink, but waxed, not necessary. It can be super overwhelming. There is, even as I'm explaining it to you, I'm like, I never know how to explain to people how to do the FlyLady system because there's so much to it. And she talks about having a manual, and you seriously need to have a manual. You need to know, like, what am I doing every day, which can be a little bit overwhelming. Sometimes I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot again. I didn't do my zone cleaning. I didn't do this, I didn't do that. So there are weeks that go by where not a lot is done in certain zones. Now, Go Clean Co, the downside, it is not really routine. It's not really a system. It's more about how to clean different things. They do talk about left to right, top to bottom, which I think is really great. So you would need to create your own routine, which could be great. You could make it, you could love it, it could be perfect. And if you haven't decluttered, which is a part of the FlyLady system, then you may find it hard to clean. I mean, it's much easier to clean a room that doesn't have a bunch of stuff sitting around, and that is built into the FlyLady. You know, with part of the zone cleaning, there will be decluttering, and part of the FlyLady routine is doing a 2-minute hotspot clean. So now the things I do like about the FlyLady, I do like routine, just not quite to the extent that she has it. I am a sucker for something linear. I like to tick boxes. For Go Clean Co, I like how it inspires me to want to clean. I find myself sometimes like in my bathroom just scrubbing and just enjoying it so much. I will suddenly be like scrubbing all the grout in my shower and being like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know what color my grout was. And then I end up going into the kids' bathroom and cleaning in there, which is like always really good to get done. So, you know, as far as both of them go, it's hard to say versus which is better. I think actually what's good about them is they work well together. So with Go Clean Co, I know exactly how I'm going to clean these things. And with the FlyLady, I have the routines. I just don't need the intense structure that the FlyLady has. I can take a lot of things out of the routines that I used to do and then substitute Go Clean Co because I can be very efficient with my cleaning. And as long as I have decluttered and everything is tidy and easy to clean, then it's perfect to work them together. So check out this video here on more about FlyLady and cleaning, and here is all about minimalism. And make sure you hit subscribe so that I can see you here next time because there's going to be a lot of great stuff coming up. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.